Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's our topic is animal tissue. Already in the previous video I have discussed about plant tissue. So in this video I'll discuss only about the animal tissue. So let us start our video. So this is the flow chart for animal tissue. We are seeing in this flow chart that animal tissue is divided into four parts and four tissue. That tissues are epithelial tissue, connective tissues, muscular tissue and nervous tissue. Again these all four types of tissue is subdivided into epithelial tissue is subdivided into squamous epithelium, cuboidal epithelium, columnar epithelium, ciliated epithelium and stratified squamous epithelium. Then next connective tissue is subdivided into areolar, that is tendon ligament, adipose tissue, that is skeletal bone and cartilage, and fluid tissue blood and lymph. And next one is muscular tissue is subdivided into striated muscles, smooth muscles, cardiac muscle, and our last tissue is the nervous tissue. So we will discuss one by one with the help of their diagram and pictures, and we will read more about their functions and so on. So first one is epithelial tissue. The picture you are seeing is the picture of epithelial tissue. So epithelial tissue is a single layer of cell. It is of 5 types. First one is squamous, cuboidal, columnar, ciliated and stratified squamous. So we will discuss one by one and their functions we will read. This is the picture of a squamous epithelium tissue. So squamous epithelium tissue is present in nose, mouth, food pipe, blood vessels, skin and tongue. So the cells are arranged in many layers. So the function of this tissue is to prevent wear and tear of skin. This is the picture of cuboidal epithelium tissue. So the cuboidal epithelium tissue, it is in cube shape. It is present in kidney, salivary gland and thyroid gland. So the main function is to provide mechanical support. So next one is columnar epithelium. So columnar epithelium tissue, it is in pillar shape. It is present in stomach, small intestine and large intestine. So the main function of this tissue is to help in absorption. So our next tissue is that is ciliated epithelium. So ciliated epithelium tissue, it has a delicate hair-like outgrowth called cilia. It present in lines of the trachea, bronchi of the lungs, nasal cavities, uterus and oviduct. So the main function of this tissue is to move particles or mucus in a specific direction over the epithelium. Now next is stratified squamous epithelium. The stratified squamous epithelium is made up of squamous epithelium. It is arranged in many layers and it is present in food pipe, uterine. The main function of this tissue is to give protection that undergo wear and tear. Now we will discuss about connective tissue. See the diagram, the pictures of the connective tissue. We will discuss about the types of the connective tissue. So first one is the areolar tissue. See the picture how the areolar tissue is look like. The areolar tissue is present between skin and muscles, blood vessels. The main function of this areolar tissue is to connect skin and muscles. It fills the spaces inside the organ. Now let us talk about skeletal connective tissue. It is again subdivided into bone, tendon, ligament, cartilage, adipose, blood, lymph. So we will discuss one by one. First you have to see the picture of bone, tendon and ligaments and cartilage also. So the bone gives shape to the body. It made calcium and phosphorus. Tendon, it connects muscle to bone. Ligament, it is very elastic and connect two bones. Now let us talk about the cartilage. There are 3 types of cartilage: fibro, hyaline and elastic. So these are the 3 pictures you are seeing. So the cartilage is less hard. It is present in ear, nose and it is made up of protein and sugar. The main function of this tissue is to help provide flexibility, it support the body, it provide attachment sites for the muscles, and the main function is to protect underlying tissues. So our next connective tissue is lymph. So limbs plays an important role in the defense of our body. It is present in throat, intestine area and in the appendix. Function is to transport oxygen, food material, hormones, etc. to the body cells and bring carbon dioxide and other metabolic waste from the body cells to blood. And the body cells are kept moist by the lymph. Then our other type of connective tissue is blood. Blood is a very important connective tissue and it is a fluid matrix called plasma. It is present in the blood in which RBC, WBC, platelets are present. RBC contain hemoglobin which transport oxygen, WBC protect our body by harmful bacteria, and platelets it helps in blood clotting. So our last connective tissue is the adipose tissue, and the adipose tissue is present below skin. The main function of adipose tissue is to store fat. So our next type of tissue is the muscular tissue, and muscular tissue is subdivided into three types, that is striated, smooth and cardiac. So the striated muscle, you are seeing the picture, and the striated muscle is connect to the bone. It is voluntary and multinucleated. It contains protein called contractile that helps in contraction and relaxation. So next muscular tissue is smooth muscles, and the smooth muscles are present in the wall of stomach, intestine and liver. So it is involuntary. So our another muscular tissue is cardiac muscles that is only present in the heart. It is involuntary and contract and relax throughout the life. So our last tissue is the nervous tissue, and the nervous tissue is present in brain and spinal cord. It contains one structure called neurons. The main function of nervous tissue is to transport rapid messages to the brain. So this is the picture you are seeing of a neuron. It sends messages to the brain. That's all for today. Thank you for watching. Please follow and subscribe.